It's Brian here. This video is actually pretty old, recorded back in April this year. But everything I said in that video still holds very true. And even though I was a very much different person at that time, I want to share it with you. Plus, it's a very special moment along my journey. So, sorry, still dealing with this blockage thing or whatever the hell's going on with my system. But I hope you enjoy. Bro, life is fucking beautiful, dog. I want to show you something. See where that car's parked right back over here, this spot right here? Bro, I thought my life was over. You see, about a year ago, I had applied to go to UCF here in Orlando for computer science. This was after having dropped out twice out of college, having had to leave a really nice private school because I couldn't afford it anymore, and making really stupid, dumb decisions, thinking that I was gonna make money from real estate when I really didn't give a shit about it, and went through my whole fucking arc of being a complete internet degenerate, drinking, smoking, and living a whole other life in this game called VR Chat. I don't know if I ever mentioned this. I got so much fucking Brian lore, dog. You don't even want to start with me. But I remember I was so excited to start a whole new life in university. And because at that time, I finally learned to appreciate a university degree. I learned to appreciate the life that like university provides. You get to meet people, you get to socialize, you get to interact, you get to learn things, you get to improve yourself. It's honestly not that bad as many people make it out to be. And I met so many new people that day during orientation, and I had all this hope in my heart that like, oh my God, like finally, like I'm gonna get somewhere, you know? I can eventually get a good job in 2 years and I can change my life around. But then we all went to the computer labs to schedule for our classes. And I looked at all the classes I needed. I'm like, okay, so I started picking them out, you know, and I noticed something. I was going to have to go to school or go to class 6 days out of the week. Now, why does that sound so bad? You see, during that time, I was working at the hotel. And during that time as well, I was the main source of income for my household. I was paying for the mortgage. I was helping pay for car payments. I was helping pay for groceries. The majority of the money coming into my household, me, my parents, my brother, and his girlfriend, the majority of the money that was being spent to maintain everything was coming from me. I was the major breadwinner. So then, if I were to go to school 6 days out of the week and only work 1 day, mind you, I'm still part-time, but only 1 day, that's a drastic drop in income. And I felt my heart sink. I was like, I can't do this. I either choose one or the other, but I can't do both. Mind you, it would be expensive to not only pay for university, but also the gas money to drive over there. Insane. And I messaged my dad and I was like, yo, like, this is the situation. And I kind of already made a decision, but I wasn't happy with it. I was pissed. I was fucking pissed. I realized that I had to give it up. I had to give up this whole new life that I thought I was about to start, all the people I had met, the career that I thought was gonna get me out of this fucking situation and help my family. I had to give it up and go back to working at the hotel, only having an associate's degree. And my dad told me, I trust whatever you do. That's a shitty situation, but I'll back you with whatever you choose. And so I closed out of the scheduling program and I just walked out. Not a word. I walked my ass to my car and it felt like such a fucking walk of shame. I felt shame, guilt, resentment, regret, and so much fucking anger. And I was so overwhelmed that I had to stop. Where I showed you, I parked there, I stopped, and I started fucking screaming at the top of my lungs with tears coming out of my fucking eyes. I thought my life was just fucking over. I thought that was it. I thought I was never gonna get anywhere. I thought I was never gonna live a life that I actually enjoy. I wouldn't solve any of my problems. And I'm just forever fucked. It's been more than a year since then, I think, give or take. And I'm back at this same racetrack, going to a listening party that wasn't even my idea. That was an idea of a friend of mine, who then helped me start it, and then another friend of mine who helped me host it. And I have a bunch of people that I've met throughout the years, who are coming to this event. And even though it was not as big as it was supposed to be, I'm so fucking grateful, bro. I got people in my life that I cherish, that I care about. People that like my music. Yeah, I'm still broke as shit. But so what? So fucking what? Look where I am now. Shit's so much better than it was back then. And I'm in a different place now, and that's the lesson I want to share with you, bro. Life may suck, but there are moments that are so fucking good, but you just have to wait for it. And it's all it is. It's like a cycle. It goes up and then down, and then up and then down, and then up and then down, and then up and then down. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to look me in the eyes for this one, all right? Like right here. Just because you're broke, just because you're fat, just because you think you're ugly, just because you have all these limiting beliefs right now, does not mean that shit will not get better. As long as you put work, effort, and sacrifice, and you push yourself to your edge, to your masculine edge, things will get better. They won't get easier. I don't think anything ever gets easier. Some things do, but it'll definitely fucking get better. So, anyways, I gotta get to my fucking listening party. I'm the fucking MC and I'm like late, so you know, the party doesn't start till I walk in though. No, but seriously though, thank you so much. I don't know why I'm thanking you, but thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And I hope you're able to take something out of this. Now let's have a good fucking night, shall we? Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, we're rolling?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming here tonight to the lovely Arenas Club area. I'm your host and your MC, Brian, also known as Lazarus. Today we're going to be listening to the album Primavera. I spent 2 years making this album. Thank you. It tells a bit of a story. So it starts, actually, I'll let the album speak for itself. The first song, I'm Still Alive.